Natalie, are you there? Hello, Natalie. I'm here with the little bear. We want to tell you a story. Do you want to hear a story about the three bears? Well, I will tell you the story, Natalie, about the three bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears, and they lived in a lovely little cottage in the woods. There was Mama Bear and Papa Bear and Baby Bear. Baby Bear lived in the woods, and every morning Mama Bear would make a bowl of porridge for them to eat. Do you like porridge, Baby Bear? You do. I'm so glad. I like porridge too. What is porridge? Porridge is just oatmeal. Oatmeal is so good, and Baby Bear liked it the best of all. Well, one morning, Mama Bear made some porridge and put it on the kitchen table. Everybody had a bowl, a big bowl for Papa Bear, a medium-sized bowl for Mama Bear, and a wee little bear for Baby Bear. Well, Papa Bear said, "Oh, this is too hot." And Mama Bear tasted her porridge and went, "Oh, yes, too hot." And Baby Bear went, "Eh, eh, eh." Too hot, yes. So they decided to take a walk in the woods while their porridge cooled off. Now, on the other side of the forest, there lived a little girl named Goldilocks. And most of the time, Goldilocks was a very good girl, but sometimes, that's right, sometimes she was not so very good, was she? Not very good. Well, that very day, Goldilocks went for a walk in the woods. Her mama said, "Goldilocks, you can play in the woods, but don't go into anybody else's house." Is that clear? And Goldilocks said, "Oh, I won't, Mama." And she went off into the woods. But she hadn't been there very long before she saw a cute little house, just right for a little girl to play in. And she went up to the house and she opened the door, and it opened. And inside were three chairs, a great big Papa Bear chair, and a medium-sized Mama Bear chair, and a wee little Baby Bear chair. Yes, there was. Was that your chair? Oh my. Well, Goldilocks got into Papa Bear's chair and said, "This chair is just too big." And she crawled up into Mama Bear's chair and she said, "Oh, this chair is too soft." And she crawled into Baby Bear's chair, and it was a little rocking chair. And she rocked and rocked and rocked and rocked and rocked in that chair until she broke it. Oh, did she break your chair? Oh my goodness, that bad girl. Then that naughty girl went into the kitchen where she saw three bowls of porridge. She tasted the great big bowl of porridge and said, "Oh, this is too hot." And she tasted the medium-sized bowl of porridge and said, "Too cold." And then she tasted, yes, the little bowl of porridge, Baby Bear's bowl, and said, "This is just right." And she ate it all up. She ate up all his porridge. Oh, that bad girl. Well, she was pretty tired after all of that adventure and that great big bowl of porridge. So she went upstairs. Did she go up the steps? She went upstairs. And there in the bedroom was a great big bed that she got into. Oh, but it was too hard. And then she crawled into the medium-sized bed and said, "Oh, it's too high for me." And then she went over into the little bed. And it was your bed, wasn't it? Baby Bear's bed. She crawled into Baby Bear's bed and oh, it was just right. And she fell asleep. Well, pretty soon those three bears came home. And Papa Bear said, "Look, the door's open." And he walked in and said, "Oh, somebody's been sitting in my chair." And Mama Bear said, "Oh, somebody's been sitting in my chair." And Baby Bear said, "Look, somebody's been in my chair and they broke it." Oh, and she began to cry. Well, Papa Bear said, "Don't cry, Baby Bear. I can mend your chair." But in the meantime, Mama Bear had gone into the kitchen and went, "Oh my! Somebody has been eating porridge in the kitchen." And Papa Bear said, "Yes, somebody has been eating out of my bowl." And Mama Bear said, "Yes, I think somebody's been eating out of my bowl." And Baby Bear said, "No, no, look, somebody has been eating out of my bowl, and they ate all my porridge." Well, Mama Bear said, "Don't worry, little Baby Bear. I will give you more porridge." Papa Bear said, "We'd better investigate more." And he went upstairs, and there he could see that somebody has been sleeping in my bed. And Mama Bear said, "Oh, somebody has been sleeping in my bed." And Baby Bear crawled over and he looked into his bed and said, "Somebody has been sleeping in my bed, and there she is right now." And when Goldilocks heard Baby Bear call out, she opened her eyes and she saw 1, 2, 3 bears looking right into the bed. And she jumped up and let out a scream, and she ran out of the room, and she ran down the stairs, and she ran out of the door, and she ran home, and she never, ever again went into somebody's house unless they had invited her in. Oh, you would have liked to invite Baby Bear for play? Only if she hadn't been so selfish, right? And careless with your chair. Well, that's the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Bye-bye, Natalie.